Hello and welcome to another episode of Uncle Neal's Neighborhood, the home for all things avuncular. I'm Neal Fox, your host, and today I thought we would try a little experiment. You know, as you can see from this chart, my demographics are a little bit skewed. As you can see, I've got the old farts pretty much handled. I've got a lot of the middle-aged farts as well, but the young farts are sorely missing. And I thought I might be able to increase my demographics, so I don't know, maybe down to 10-year-olds, even 5-year-olds. So I sent out my crack team of investigators to search the interweb, and they came up with this little bit of a, well, it's an app for you old farts. It's called an application. And basically, I think this is going to solve the problem and get me that very, very young demographic. And so let me just show you what I've got here. All right, so here we have the app. As you can see, this is a very sophisticated software. And basically what you do is you press one of these 20 different flatulent sounds, and you can sort of play it like a fart piano. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, that's number one. I could just play with this for hours. This is this is my kind of. Okay. All right, so there you have it. So I'm going to be inserting these sound effects liberally throughout the show, and we'll check back with you in a couple of weeks, and hopefully my demographics will show the improvement, and we'll. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see who that is. This always get interrupted.
Are you ready for our next exciting adventure?
Hell yes. Ladies and gentlemen, the Squeegee Bros.
Money ain't so bad.
Cities in 45 days. I'm exhausted.
Yes, Maurizio. Being famous is a hard work. Much harder than cleaning the windows.
And we haven't heard a word from our record company in weeks. I have no idea how our new album she's doing.
Telegram for the squeegees.
Telegram? Doesn't anyone here have a phone? It's from Mama.
Just read your big news in Variety.
Stop. Congratulations, boys. Stop. You're making me so proud. Stop. Please send the check soon. Don't stop.
Big news? Congratulations, Maurizio. We are now rich and famous. Welcome to America.
Giuseppe Squeegee, say hello to your new son, Dewey!
Are the boys up to their eyeballs in dirty water? What will happen to their fame and fortune? Are they getting royally screwed by their own record company? And how is it possible for Giuseppe to have a son after only 45 days on the road? Find out, or not, in the next episode. 2 sets of books.
I can't do that. Oh my God.
Road trip.
What are you doing?
I'm doing a road trip. It's for the show. Be good. Road trip.
Looks like they're losing hope. Apparently not so good.
What a relief.
Troubled by surprise gas attacks? Research shows that 9 out of 10 people suffer from uncontrollable flatulence. Has this ever happened to you? You've driven up to Lover's Point. There's a full moon. You're just about to get that first kiss, and then...
I think I'll go check the tires. Be right back.
Sound familiar? Now, listen to what this professional doctor had to say.
I conducted a 3-year study on flatulence, funded by a very large grant from the federal government. We had hundreds of people of all races, creeds, and sexual persuasions, eating nothing but broccoli, onions, and refried beans. The people on the left were eating food that had been sprinkled with gas begone. Now listen to the results. That's right, silence. Now listen to the group on the right.
A few episodes ago, I told you the trials and tribulations of my getting out of my contract with Columbia Records. And now I'm going to tell you how I got into my contract with RCA Records. About maybe a few months after I got out of my contract with CBS, or Columbia Records, I went up and I auditioned for RCA, and they loved me. They signed me up. They thought I was going to be the next Barry Manilow. Little did they know I would be writing songs about soldiers coming home from the war, the rainforest being ruined, and women's thighs. At any rate, this is the album here. It's called A Painting, as you can see. Can you see it? Can they see this? Get a good shot of that, Morris. And it was kind of interesting. There was a song on there called A Painting, and this was the liner notes. This back of the cover is actually a painting I did when I was in high school. It's a painting of a back of a painting, obviously. And my teacher wanted to keep this, and I told her that I had to put it over a hole in my wall. So I didn't want to let her have it, and she got a little pissed and gave me a D in art. At any rate, the album had some interesting people on it. It had John Faddis on trumpet. It had some of the New York Philharmonic string section. Had Will Lee, who's the bass player with David Letterman. And what happened was, we did this album. We had Barry Manilow's arranger, who did all the arrangements for it, a guy named Jerry Alters, did some great arrangements. And it came out great. And they told us to put a band together. And we did our showcase at a place called Tramps in Manhattan, New York City. And Sammy Cahn was there, the famous songwriter. He wrote so many songs for Frank Sinatra. And we had the head of Fabergé was there, the CEO of Fabergé Perfumes. Because of this song, Babe, that I wrote this on the album, they wanted to align it with, possibly, with their Babe smell cologne. And anyway, so as you can see in this picture here, I had a bite taken out of an apple, which I kind of covertly snuck into the shot. Nobody noticed, nobody asked me why, but was I telling something that might foretell the future for Apple Records or Apple computers? Nobody knows. Nonetheless, I'm going to play for you now one of the songs off of this album. It's a song called Babe, and it goes something like this. Babe, I like the sun in your face. I like the moon in its place. I like your eyes. Babe, I like a sparkling brook. I like to read a good book. I like your thighs. And I say, Well, that's a wrap. Okay. Well, that's a wrap on another episode of Uncle Neal's Neighborhood. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Don't forget to subscribe, tell your friends. If you want to be notified of future episodes, just push the little gray bell thingy on the side there. And don't forget, if the world's got you down, go out and find someone who could use a little help. It may be the best way to help yourself. Good night. Love you guys.